Okay, welcome everyone to the Elite LYCH Strategy guide video. So LYCH is back. He's finally back, and talking about the rules, we're playing on normal mode, which is obviously the elite one. So it's on normal mode. It's a little bit easier than usual, which means we're gonna be able to farm a little bit better. So that's nice. We're playing on Alpine Run, which is a beginner map, but not the longest beginner map actually. It's one of the shorter beginner maps out of all of them. So you guys might have noticed this in your playthroughs if you have tried doing this or if you've been in normal mode. And then we have all heroes available. So obviously we're gonna choose Benji for that, and we're gonna farm like crazy in this one. So another thing that I kind of noticed, and we used a lot in LYCH, is actually water. We don't have any water in this map, and that's because we used to do we used to buy these farms under some favorite trades boats, right? And so we might even do some boat farming, but no water, which means that a little bit less sellback. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like someone that's gonna optimize everything, but it would have been nice to have. So Alpine Run, very interesting map. The middle is obviously, the top spot where we're going to be placing all of our towers and paragons later on. Although the dead center of the map, you can't really place towers on there. So you have to place them around and stuff like that. But we'll manage. We're going to be fine. So starting off, I did the dart into the texture. This is because not everyone can start with the dart and Benji. So that's what I would usually do. I would get the dart, the free dart, and then I would get Benji. But because I know that some people don't have some monkey knowledge, we just did a dart into a texture, and then we went into Benji. So I got a few farms and then upgraded the texture to 202. So this is a 202 texture. They're doing just fine defending. You guys have the Benji ability if you need to use it, but overall you guys should be fine. So it's currently around 19. We are just saving up money for the farms. We're buying them as 200 farms, and there we go. After the fourth farm, I'm going to upgrade the texture to 203. I'm going to place this banana farmer to, not have to worry about these bananas anymore. And so what I'm doing now is I'm placing the village, but this village is in a very specific spot. Well, not that specific, honestly, but, kind of, I guess, more to the right side from this farm on the right, I guess you would call it, something like that. And so the reason why I have it like that is because the more to the right that you have it, the more farms are you going to be able to fit in your Monkeyopolis later on, right? So that's very important. So I got this farm to 203 under a discount village, so that village went to 102, and then we're just keeping the upgrades flowing. This was a little bit greedy, by the way, going for 203 farms and then going for the sniper mid-round, which that's a little bit greedy. You don't have to do that. You can get the sniper earlier on, but I wanted to get the most out of these farms. And that's basically what's happening. So I got 203 farms. I got the sniper. That is a 100 sniper bought under the discount village, and that guy is on strong for the camo balloons. And then I got another village. So this is another discount village, and the reason why I'm buying the second village now is so that it extends the range of the first village, so that I can place the farm in that exact spot that you guys are seeing. So that is a little bit of efficiency because I wanted to you kind of need this space, although I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think we kind of need this space for the Monkeyopolis later on, so that's why I bought it. But this is something that you guys absolutely don't have to do. Just get a 102 village, go for the farms. You're going to save a lot of money, just by not going to the village and actually spending the money on farms. But at this point, we have 5 203 farms. The same towers. We upgraded the dart to 023 for the camo balloons around 33, and then I'm just getting ready for getting ready for the LYCH for the tier 1. So you guys might already know this, but I'm just gonna mention it, that the Lych Soul, so that's the black balloon that he spawns on each skull, that thing is a lot more stronger now than it used to be. So that means that we have to deal with it in a very different way. Oh, and by the way, I bought this heli out of the range of the discount village. That is not good. So try to buy these things, try to save money wherever you can, right? So getting the Moab Shop heli in the middle, we have a 204 ninja. I'm gonna get the Moab Assassin now. So the reason why I'm getting the Moab Assassin, I don't think this is a necessary tower, but I just got it because I know that a lot of people don't have the monkey knowledge that makes these marketplaces give you lives, and lives are very important. So what this thing does and how you should use this is whenever the Lych Soul appears, you use the ability, and it's going to target the soul, and it's going to pop it immediately, and you're not going to lose that many lives. That's the idea behind it. Although if you have the monkey knowledge, you would probably be fine without spending the money on this. and that's going to be, you know, a huge economy boost to you guys, because this is a very expensive tower. It's I think it's $5,000, something like that. So I just bought it to be safe for the people that don't have it, but you guys don't need to get it. We got 204 ninjas, we have the Moab Shov heli, and we got the 040 bomb shooter, which we're all going to sell, by the way. So we kept upgrading our farms. The 023 farms went to 024. We sold basically everything. We got a 320 village. We are getting a 420 alchemist, and then the 203 texture is getting upgraded to 204, and that is all we need to defend for the next 10-ish rounds or something like that. So what we're going to be doing now is upgrading all of these 203s into it's 203s actually. I think I misspoke a while back. It's not 023s, it's 203s actually into 204s. Yeah. So getting these central markets, gonna get all 5 of these guys upgraded. They're gonna generate some lives, you know, courtesy of that monkey knowledge, which is very important versus Lich. If you guys don't have it, I recommend you guys work on it, because it is a lifesaver, you know, quite literally. So getting the monkey town and getting the monkey city upgrades, which is gonna make all of these farms make more money, and we're gonna stop right there. And as I usually say, if you guys are a little bit behind on farming, don't worry about it, or you can just buy the things now and you can sell something later when the boss appears, right? So you can sell a farm and then you can rebuy it. If you are selling farms, make sure to be selling the central markets, because you get more sellback on those, and that is basically how we're going. So I got a 420 farm at the top, and that was a little bit greedy of me. I shouldn't have done that, but you know, it's gonna work out in the end. So again, if you guys cannot afford it, that's totally fine. So getting the 240 darting gunner, again in the range of the both discount villages, just trying to be efficient, you know, with our money, trying to not waste money on things that we don't need. And the alchemist is still on the field. I haven't forgotten about it. It's just we don't have the money for the mat. So until we get the money for the mat, I'm not selling it. So there we go. I'm gonna sell it right now, gonna get the mat, and that is gonna be tier 2. But we have a little bit of an issue, and that's round 63 that's coming out. So be careful for round 63. Make sure to get a 402 boomerang. That's what I got under the village, which is gonna allow us to clear out round 63, no problem. And then, you know, with the mat, you have the ability, if you need it, you can use the ability onto these guys if something leaks, but it won't. But you know, just in case, you have this, and that is going to be tier 2 Lich. Now I'm kind of slow on this. I'm not really, you know, focusing, and I'm not aiming it as good, but you guys are going to be able to do this real fast. And then I got an engineer, and so again, you know, a little bit less efficient than what you guys should be aiming for. I'm getting the tag zone now. I'm gonna sell the 402 boomerang. I'm gonna get the 420 alchemist. So what I'm doing now is I bought the engineer actually, and so I got the engineer so that I could overclock the village that's gonna be a monkeyopolis later on, so that I can see its range. And that's not a very smart thing to do. That's not a very smart way to farm, because you would want to have, you know, your money invested into the farms instead of checking out the range. So, you know, even if it's like a 9 farm monkeyopolis, it's amazing. You know, you just want to be efficient with your money, and this is not that. But again, you guys are going to be smarter than that, and even if you're doing it like this, you're still going to be fine. So we have a total of 10 farms for the monkeyopolis. Don't forget to upgrade the right village to 104, and then we're gonna upgrade the monkeyopolis. So there we go, 10 farms in the monkeyopolis, and you know, we're just doing the usual stuff. We are good to go with the defense on the left side. It's a tag zone getting bugged by a 420 alchemist, and now we're overclocking the 420 village. Not the 420 village, but the 420 farm, right? So this 420 farm is going to go into a banana central soon enough when we have the money for it, and we're going to start farming there. You guys can farm a little bit more after that if you want to. Like I would, if I would continue farming, I would get a 025 farm, which is going to generate some lives. It's the Wall Street, and it's going to help out a little bit, you know, with the economy. But for now, you know, I'm just focusing on getting the Paragon. So the way that we're going to deal with the next one is going to be the Dark Paragon. So I'm just getting both of the Crossbow Masters. And the Paragon is going to be on the right side, so next to the banana central, right? So that might not be the ideal spot for the Paragon, because it's not going to shoot when the boss is like down on the track. Well, it's not going to shoot that much. It's going to start shooting, but it's going to be a little bit late. But again, you can't place anything in the dead center of the map. That is kind of, you know, important. You know, be careful with your positionings around. And even though, you know, it's a nice map, it's a beginner map, but still be careful about that one. So keeping the overclock going onto the 520 banana central, and I'm just buying the 5th tier farms, not buying anything else. And so if you guys are a little bit behind on farming, then you can always, so first off, we're going to be selling the tag zone, the alchemist, the village, and the engineer, because we don't need them anymore. So that's about 40,000, I think a little bit less than 40,000 in cash. And then you can also sell the banana central, like for real, just sell it. You can rebuy it. you know, after we've beaten this, the economy is not an issue. Like, it's literally not an issue. We don't care about it anymore. We're just gonna be fine because we have a very huge monkeyopolis at this point. So if you guys are missing cash, sell it. Do not hesitate. You're gonna be fine. So there we go, getting the Paragon. It's a degree 31. The degree doesn't really matter because this is only tier 3 Lich. And when he reaches these straight top and bottom parts of the track of this vertical line, that's where he takes the most damage. So like here, and I got a 410 ice tower. So look at this. You see that? It's almost as if we're speedrunning it, and that's because these Juggernaut balls are bouncing off the top of the map, off the top edge of the map, and then they're coming back to him, so he's taking a lot of damage, right? So now that our defenses are fine, I guess you guys know what's going to be happening. We're placing a lot of farms, a lot of 420 farms. We're not selling anything. We were able to, you know, keep everything, but if you guys sell the Banana Central, then rebuy it again, and then, you know, do the Wall Street. Do a lot of 420 farms, which are obviously, you know, going to be getting buffed by the Banana Central. And then if you have the Monkey Knowledge that's giving you lives, then you can get a few central markets, which is what I did here at the bottom. And also these, you know, these farms are kind of out of the range of the banana farmer, so it's nice to have them. And that's basically it. This is what we're doing. These marketplaces and the Wall Street, they're gonna make us money. They're gonna make lives for us. They're gonna produce a lot of lives, which means that we don't have to care about that. And if you guys do, you know, need to care about lives, if you don't have a way of producing lives, then I suggest getting a support Chinook. That's what you guys should be doing. So right now I'm getting ready for the Ninja Paragon, which means that when I'm done with this, I'm gonna see you guys for the next boss. Okay, so here we go, tier 4 elite Lich. I got the 502 sniper, I got the 510 ice tower, which you guys can see here at the bottom, and I got the 250 glue gunner just to help out with the defenses, because you know, for now our main defense is gonna be the Paragon, although we're gonna buy the Ninja, which I don't think you guys have to do, especially if you have a higher degree Paragon. Like, I think a Paragon in the 40s is gonna be able to defend this no problem. Maybe even this one defends it no problem. I didn't try. You know, and you can just get more pops on your ninjas and then get a bigger degree Ninja Paragon. But you know, I just decided to, you know, upgrade this thing. I got a degree 37 on the Ninja, which is not where I want it to be. I wanted the 40 plus, but that's totally fine. You know, you guys can leave it, I guess, or even if you don't leave it, even if you get like a Paragon in the 30s, that's completely fine, because you know, that thing is just amazing. It does way too much damage. So I got the support Chinook, by the way, on the left side, just so we are able to move the ice tower later on. That's what we're going to be doing. And so now I'm just spamming a lot of boomerangs for the boomerang Paragon, and I'm going to be right back for the next tier, because we're going to be buying a little bit more defense this time than usual. Okay, so round 118, before we get to the boss, I'm starting to sell all of my farms. We got 1.5 million. That's way too much money, and we can just afford everything that we want. And I also got the 205 ace, so that is, you know, the Flying Fortress. I'm getting the Paragon now. This is the Boomer Paragon, which is not in an ideal spot. It's not going to do that much DPS. I got the Apache Prime, I got the Comanche Commander, and here at the start I got two very important towers, which are the Engineer, so that is the 005 XXXL Trap Engineer. I got the BMA Alchemist, and then the 205 and the 250 Super Monkeys aiming at the start, along with the Darting Iron. And the reason why you want to do this is because each time you proc Lich's Skull, he's going to summon more balloons, so you want these balloons to be popped as soon as possible, so that he loses his invulnerability as soon as possible. So that's kind of what we're going for. That's why we have all of these towers towards the start, towards the front of the track. And this is basically it. You know, we're just moving the super villain around. We're using the glue ability. These guys are doing some DPS, you know, these flying towers. And along with the Paragons, everything is going fine. Everything is going smooth. And although I have to admit, this Lich is going to make it a little bit further, but then again, Alpine Run is a little bit shorter than the normal, I guess, beginner map. And that is it. That's basically it. So that is how you beat this week's Lich. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and I will see you in the next one.